All right, Josh, thank you. Another update this afternoon on the fallout of the raid on Muskegon Heights City Hall. 4 men were arrested in connection to the late July raid. Remember, we told you agents served warrants at the City Hall and several homes in the area. And on Tuesday, we saw cases filed both at the state and federal levels. 13 on your side's Michael Martin has been following things since those warrants were first served. He's joining us now live with the latest on this ongoing investigation. Michael.
Tanner, there's a lot going on with this right now. 4 men have already been charged, but Muskegon County Prosecutor DJ Hilson says this is just the beginning. This morning, we saw one of the men facing federal charges in a Grand Rapids courtroom, and we learned more about how investigators pieced this alleged drug trafficking operation together. On Tuesday morning, we learned that former Heights City Manager and Fire Chief Shonderick Roberson was facing 2 counts of tax evasion and 1 count of possessing a controlled substance with intent to distribute. Later that day, Mayor Bonnie McGlotton announced he was terminated from his positions. That same afternoon, 3 men, Javon Brewer, Salazar Fletcher from Muskegon Heights, hit with possession to distribute, and then LaKento Smith, a Muskegon Heights man who was living in Houston, Texas, was charged with laundering the drug money. Now, it was Smith who was in court this morning. He was being arraigned on several felony counts. Prosecutors spoke in court briefly about the evidence that they could bring to trial, revealing what investigators were authorized to use. Today, they talked about wiretaps. Smith was there in person with his attorney, and we heard from the prosecutors that they used a substantial amount of search warrants in this investigation, 114 served so far. The judge commenting, quote, "That's the most I've ever seen in a case." In the newsroom, Michael Martin, 13 on your side.